Hey, this is the chair guy. Are these both the same note? Well, no, they're not, but not for the reason you might think. I'm going to try to word this very carefully, even though no matter how I word it, someone is going to disagree with me in the comments area, and please do, I like the discussions. But the reason that these are not the same note is because neither of these are notes. You see, a note is a tone played on an instrument. So it's just a sound. And both of these are just symbols for that same sound. So why do we do this? Why do we have an A sharp and a B flat? Well, for one thing, at one time they actually did make slightly different sounds. However, now with equal temperament, this isn't an issue, at least not in that respect. However, as far as scales are concerned, you could easily wind up with a scale that has both a B and a B flat or an A and an A sharp, and that could be confusing. Also, if you play with music notation, it would completely screw up music notation if you had both a sharp and a flat in the same scale. So this can be very important, but if you are an improviser and you compose like I do, and that's mostly all you do, I tend to just look at everything as sharps. Some people look at everything as flats. You're just needing to know what place to put your finger, and that's all you really care about. In fact, I tend to look at things more in terms of these numbers. I need to know where the root is, and then I understand all the relationships to that root. But that's why we have sharps and flats, and yeah, it's a very important thing to know, even if you don't necessarily use it all the time.